I'm Nancy Hyde, Chairman of Westwood's Board of Selectmen, and I'm joined here by my colleague, Micheal Walsh, who's also on the board, Mike Gillette, who is our town administrator, our chief of police, Jeff Silva, and our fire chief, Bill Scoble, and our esteemed colleagues from the State House, Paul McMurtry from the House of Representatives, and Michael Rush from the Senate, and our very fine and acting governor and Lieutenant Governor Karyn Polito. So thank you for joining us this morning. It's great to have you here, and all our other colleagues in government here and members of the press who are here. We appreciate your coming out today. So this is another milestone for Westwood, and I'm going to give you a quick primer on Westwood. We're a small town of 15,000 people, but we do big things. So you probably heard we have University Station, but we're really proud of the fact that we have a AAA bond rating. We are in great financial health. We are building a new fire station. We are building a new police station. You are in the halls of a beautiful new library that opened up about 4 years ago. We have been doing a lot of great things for the community and investing in it. And I think the community compact comes at a time when we are looking to do more things even better. So the timing's perfect. And we are extremely proud of the people of this community, their support of what we've been doing, and just being in a place where we can consider furthering ourselves even more and being the best that we can be. So I want to really thank you very much for coming out today. I know I was given a guideline as to who should speak next. I'm going to assume our Senator
and Representative.
Want to join me over here?
Sure.
I know at some point we're going to be signing this lovely document. Our Senator Mike Rush.
I appreciate it, Madam Chairwoman, and you know, everything you said is spot on. This is such a well-run town, and I want to thank you, Nancy, and Selectman Walsh, and the Board of Selectmen, and Mike Gillette, and our great fire and police, and all the departments here in town. And I get to go to the State House each and every day and work with Representative Paul McMurtry, and we get to represent this community. And we are so proud because of the great things that go on here. And part of that collaboration is working with the administration, Acting Governor Polito, Lieutenant Governor Polito, Governor Baker. And it's really about working together. It's about collaboration. It's about looking at best practices, because that is what folks want. That's what folks we represent want. They want folks working together, and they want government working in the very best way that it can on their behalf. So we've been doing this with Lieutenant Governor. This is McMurtry and I with us on the compact for Dedham. And these are good things because we need collaboration, communication, and leadership to get things done to move our communities and our Commonwealth forward. And it is an honor and a privilege to be here with you this morning.
Thank you. And Representative McMurtry.
Sure. Good morning. Thank you, Lieutenant Governor. Welcome to Westwood. And I join the sentiment of Senator Rush. Really privileged to represent such an amazing community with so many dedicated and committed leaders. But the quality of life that you deliver to the residents of Westwood doesn't happen by accident. It's the collaboration, the hard work, and I agree, this is a milestone worth celebrating. The Baker Polito administration recognizes communities in the Commonwealth that want to deliver the best possible government services, the best practices and the efficiencies, and Lieutenant Governor Westwood certainly does that. So we're certainly proud to be here today to celebrate this milestone. Congratulations to Chairwoman Hyde and Selectman Walsh and all the members of the team. I'm happy that we represent a community that wants to deliver back to its residents the very best possible local government in partnership with our state government. So congratulations to all.
Thank you. And Mike Gillette, he's going to fill us all in on the things that we have identified as part of the community compact. So, Mike.
So the department heads met in the executive function group to talk about what we should be applying for in this community compact. And we decided we couldn't just stay with one, we had to pick three. We had to really challenge ourselves. So we picked three that we thought were most meaningful for Westwood. Citizen engagement is a huge issue for the town. We very much want citizens engaged. We value their opinion, we incorporate their opinion into everything we do. They don't believe it sometimes, but we actually do keep them involved, and actively listen. And so we're looking for better practices to get more citizen engagement. In a related field, we're in the process of digitizing and making our records accessible. And so there are two issues there. One is going forward and making sure that everything we create in new records are digitized, but we need to also come up with a plan for going as far back as we can, so citizens can get the information. And then the third issue that we are addressing is open space and recreation plans. We've been very engaged in the last few years on economic development on University Avenue and other places in town, and as well as building three new municipal facilities. And so we haven't been actively involved in the open space and recreation plan, and so we need to re-engage in that process. So we've chosen that as a third field. So we're looking forward to accomplishing a lot this year.
And Lieutenant Polito, I think you might want to say a few words. Thank you for joining us.
Let me just say thank you to my colleagues in the legislature. Obviously, having served in the House of Representatives for 10 years, I have come to know Senator Rush and Representative McMurtry quite well. And I know a bit or two about the districts that they represent because we've had the opportunity to talk about them. Incredible advocates, really in tune with the priorities and needs of the people that you serve. And I just want to thank you for your partnership with me on this project, as well as with our administration. When it came time to seek funding for the Community Compact Program, I could rely on two legislators right here that understand that value of supporting local government. And in particular, the municipal modernization bill that we were able to usher through the legislative process this year took leadership in the legislature, and you two stand out among them as being ones that focused on a very detailed, weedy bill that could have very easily been put off track, but you helped to keep it on center and get that done to provide more tools to our cities and towns. So I want to thank you for your leadership, and it's a pleasure and honor to work with you both. I just want to thank our chiefs, also police and fire. Thank you for leading this community and standing with your counterparts across our Commonwealth. First order of business for government is to keep the people safe, and I want to thank you for your leadership, and to all those in your department and to their families during this holiday season. We wish them all safety and happiness in their lives. And to all of you, thank you for being part of the public workforce at the local level. You are literally on the front lines for the people in this Commonwealth that rely on good government. Many times they come to your office either concerned or frustrated, or perhaps pleased about something that's happening in the community, and you hear it first. And we thank you for choosing this as your profession to serve in government at the local level. Today's a great day for Westwood. We signed the 245th Community Compact with you today. Out of 351 cities and towns, we're getting closer to our goal to have a compact signed with every municipality. This, as you may know, was the governor's very first executive order signed in January 2015. That was intentional. We wanted to signal right out of the box that this partnership with our cities and towns is critical. We have a bottom-up approach to strengthening government, and through the municipal compact program, we can spread best practices across the Commonwealth. What I love about this program is it touches every size community: rural, suburban, smaller city, and gateway city. So there's an opportunity for every community. Second, it's voluntary. You choose to be a part of this. You don't have to do this. It's not a mandate. And that you also choose what you want to focus on. All 245 compacts are unique. Every single one is different, because you're choosing to focus on what you think will be most beneficial to this community. No doubt, technology is driving our economy. It's driving the way we're delivering service at the state level and for you as well. And with a community of 15,000 or so, it's important that you remain in communication with them, whether it's a public safety announcement, a school announcement, or just a general government announcement that you want people to know about. You need to have the way to communicate with people on a day-to-day basis. And then to do an infrastructure plan. Plans are important. You can't convince the taxpayers in this community to fund a project without plans and information to document where you are as a community. And these perhaps would be things that you might not get to on your own without this compact being available to you. So I just want to say thank you for focusing on 3 best practices, high achievers here in Westwood. And to your board for adopting the program and for making this a priority, and for your leadership on the local level. You stand out as a community, and that's important for the people that choose to lay their roots here and grow their lives and their families. They have a good experience here in Westwood. And finally, as we put together our budgets at the state level, we have been able to prioritize our spending around local aid and school aid. We made that promise to you, and as part of the compact, we have to keep up our end of the bargain as well, and making sure that we continue to increase local aid at the same rate of growth as state revenues is an important piece of this. We wish that state revenues were growing more robustly than they are, but nonetheless, we will match our rate of growth to yours, and we know that the legislature also makes local aid and school aid a priority, and we'll work together on that. And finally, this is the holiday season. It's a time when we can all be grateful for where we live and the things that we hold dear to us. One of the things that we have that's working quite well here in Massachusetts is the bipartisan leadership that the governor and I and our team and the legislature have. And the people that we serve want to see us get stuff done. And I think that we've demonstrated in the 2 years that we've been working together that we're focused on getting stuff done. And we feel that that's working, and we'll continue to do business in this manner as we move forward. And I think that my colleagues here would agree that the civility and the bipartisanship is a part of something that we can all feel proud of here in our Commonwealth of Massachusetts. So thank you for having me today, and I look forward to signing and then seeing you take advantage of this, because as part of the compact, you can now be eligible for an IT program, the regional efficiency program. You can also get bonus points on your applications for MassWorks grants and Parks grants and other Fleet Street types of grants that are available. So there's a lot that comes with this relationship in the signing today. So congratulations to all of you. This is so lovely. Look at us here. Let's all gather around.
I know,
It's so
it's
nice
warm.
and
That's
warm
a warm
here.
one.
This is beautiful. Congratulations, Nancy.
All right, so I think we're supposed to
Hold
hold
it,
this
yes.
for
Let's
pictures.
start.
Let's do
All
that.
right, that's great.
No, we can slide in.
Okay.
Okay, congratulations.
Well done.
She is?
Yes, so why don't we should.
I never
Video
knew
is a
that.
real estate house.
No, Alice Moore,
Yeah.
she's right hand to Mary Lou Sykes.